Good day, everyone. I hope you're having a peaceful and positive day so far. Thank you so much for joining me today. Whether you are walking, working, cooking, or just relaxing, I'm truly happy that we're here together. Today, I want to talk to you about something powerful. It's something that many people don't think about much, but it can completely change how successful you become. It's this simple idea. Don't tell anyone about your plans. Yes, you heard me right. Now let's dive into this topic together. Let me start with a question. Have you ever had a dream? Something big, something exciting. Maybe you wanted to start a business. Maybe you wanted to lose weight. Maybe you wanted to move to another country. Or maybe you just wanted to wake up earlier and change your life, step by step. Now think, what did you do after that dream came into your heart? Did you tell your friends? Did you post about it on social media? Did you feel happy and proud just by sharing the plan? If you did, you're not alone. We all do it. When we have a dream or a goal, it feels so good that we just want to share it. We want people to clap for us. We want them to say, "Wow, that's amazing." We want the applause before the work has even begun. But here's the truth. Sharing your plans too early can actually stop you from reaching them. Let me explain why. When you tell someone your goal, your brain already feels like you've done something big. It gives you a little reward. You feel good. You feel proud. But that proud feeling is fake. It's not because you achieved anything. It's because someone clapped for you too early. Now your motivation drops. You feel like the job is already done. You start to relax. You lose the hunger to fight for it. Think about it like this. If you're planting a seed in the ground, you don't go around telling everyone, "Hey, I planted a tree. Look at my big tree." Number, you water it. You wait. You protect it. Only when it grows strong and tall do you say, "Look, now this is my tree." Your dreams are just like seeds. They need quiet time to grow. Let me tell you a short story. There was a young woman. She dreamed of opening a bakery. Every day she told her friends about her dream. "I'm going to open a bakery. It's going to be amazing. I'll have cupcakes, cookies, and fresh bread." Her friends were excited. They said, "That's a great idea. You'd be amazing." She felt so happy, like she already owned the bakery. But months passed, and she never started. Why? Because the praise she got made her feel like the dream was already real. She stopped planning. She stopped working. She talked more than she acted. Now, let's look at another person. A young man who also wanted to open a small food business. But he didn't tell anyone, not even his close friends. He just started learning, watching videos, reading books, saving money, quietly, step by step. After 1 year, he opened his food truck. People were shocked. They said, "You never told us." And he smiled and said, "I wanted to show it, not speak it." Who do you think succeeded? There's a deep power in silence. When you keep your goals quiet, you protect them. You keep your energy. You avoid unnecessary pressure. You stay focused. No one will distract you. No one will give you doubts. No one will tell you it's too hard or you can't do it. It's just you and the goal. That's when real magic happens. Let your success make the noise, not your words. Maybe right now you have something in your heart, a dream you want to chase, something personal, something big, and you're feeling excited. I want to tell you this. Protect that dream. Don't rush to share it. Don't post it online. Don't explain it to everyone. Just start. Quietly, one small step at a time. Success is not a show. It's a journey, quiet, slow, and beautiful. One day when you reach your dream, you will look back and say, "I'm glad I kept it to myself." Let's be honest. At the beginning of any journey, whether it's starting a business, improving your health, studying a new language, or waking up early, you feel excited. Your energy is high. You feel unstoppable. But then something happens. You wake up one day and it doesn't feel exciting anymore. No one is cheering. No one is asking, How's it going? No one is watching. It's just you, alone, doing the work, quietly. And that's when most people stop. They think, why am I doing this? What's the point if nobody sees me? I'm tired. I'll just take a break. But this is the truth I want to share with you today. Real winners keep going even when no one is watching. If you only work when people are clapping, then you're not working for your goals. You're working for attention. And that's dangerous, because when the clapping stops, so does your effort. But when your motivation comes from inside, from your heart, from your purpose, from your why, then nothing can stop you. You don't need the crowd. You don't need the spotlight. You just need the dream. Let me ask you something. Would you still study if no one ever said, good job? Would you still wake up early if no one noticed? Would you still train hard if no one saw your body change? If your answer is yes, then you're already strong. Because real progress often happens in private. There's a quote I love. Champions are not made in the ring. They are made in the dark, in silence with no audience, just pain and repetition. Let that sink in. The best work is done when nobody sees you, because that's when you grow the most. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who wanted to get in shape. He didn't go to the gym in the morning when it was full. He didn't go at lunch when everyone was watching. He went at night, very late, when the gym was empty. No music, no people, no noise, just him and the weights. People didn't even know he was working out. They didn't say, "You're looking good," because they didn't see him. But 3 months later, people were shocked. What happened to you? You look so strong now. You've changed. And he just smiled. He didn't do it for praise. He did it for himself. That's the kind of motivation you need. That's what silence builds. So how do we stay motivated when there's no applause? Here are a few simple tips that can help. Write down your why. Why did you start? Look at that reason every day. Make it your daily fuel. Make a silent routine. Wake up, do your task, go to bed. Don't post, don't explain, just repeat. Track your progress, for you, not for likes, not for followers, for you. Keep a journal, check your own growth, celebrate small wins. Maybe no one claps, but you can. Finished a chapter? Clapped for yourself. Woke up early? Smile in the mirror. Talk to yourself with kindness. No audience? No problem. Be your own coach. Tell yourself, you're doing great. Keep going. Now, maybe today you're feeling unseen. You're doing the right things. You're showing up. You're trying, but nobody notices. And that hurts, right? Let me tell you something powerful. You are not invisible. The universe sees your effort. Your future self sees it. Every drop of sweat, every small task, every early morning. It all matters. It's building something. Quietly, day by day. One day the results will speak so loudly, you won't need to say a word. There's beauty in quiet growth. It's peaceful. It's honest. It's real. When you grow in silence, you grow with strength. You become unshakable. You become the kind of person who doesn't need applause to keep moving. And trust me, that's rare. Be that person. Here's the truth, and it may surprise you. Not everyone will support you. Some people will laugh. Some will say, that's impossible. Some will say, you can't do that. Some will tell you to stop, to quit, to give up. But listen carefully. That's not about you. That's about them. People who don't believe in their own dreams will never believe in yours. So don't let their small thinking shape your big future. Now let's understand why people doubt you. Sometimes it's jealousy. They see your courage and it reminds them of their own fear. Sometimes it's love. They're scared you'll get hurt or fail, so they tell you to play it safe. And sometimes it's ignorance. They simply can't see what you see. Whatever the reason, you need to remember this. They don't need to see your vision. Only you do. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man who wanted to build a small business. He told a few people. One said, "There's too much competition." Another said, "It's risky. Just get a normal job." Even his family said, "Be careful. It might not work." He almost gave up. But then he remembered why he started. So he stopped talking and started building. He worked in silence for a year. Late nights, early mornings, no noise, no updates. One day, he opened his shop. And guess what? Keep your environment clean. Follow people who uplift you. Read books that give you strength. Fill your space with good energy. Talk to yourself, not your critics. Tell yourself, "I can, I will, I must." Repeat it, believe it, live it. Maybe right now someone in your life is telling you, you can't. Maybe it's a friend, a teacher, even someone in your own family. Maybe you feel like giving up, but please, don't. Remember, your dream was given to you, not them. They don't have to understand it. They don't have to support it. They don't even have to see it, because it's your vision. It's your mission. And one day when you reach it, they'll understand. But until then, protect your peace. Keep walking quietly and never forget who you are. I want you to picture this. You, 5 years from now, standing on the stage, opening your business, changing your life. And in the crowd, there are people who once said, "You can't," but they are clapping now. And you're smiling, not because you want revenge, but because you know you made it, not by shouting, not by fighting, but by believing, working, and growing in silence. That's the power of staying quiet. That's the strength of trusting your path. That's what makes you different. Let's dive in. Section 1, the pain of doubt. Let me start with a question. Have you ever had someone laugh at your dream? Have you ever heard things like, "That's too hard"? You can't do that. Be realistic. Don't waste your time. It hurts, doesn't it? Sometimes it comes from strangers, but sometimes it comes from people close to us. Family, friends, people we care about. That's the hardest part, because we expect love and support, but instead we get doubt. But let me tell you something very important. You do not need anyone's permission to follow your dream. Not your friends, not your parents, not your teachers, not even societies. You only need one person to believe in it. You. Section 2. Why people doubt you. Let's try to understand why people doubt others. You see, most people speak from their own experience. If they've never tried something big, they'll tell you not to try either. If they failed at something, they'll say, "You will fail too." They are not trying to be mean. They're just scared. Sometimes people are afraid to see you succeed, because if you win, it reminds them that they never even tried. And some people, sadly, feel small inside. When they see someone with a big dream, it makes them uncomfortable. So, what do? They laugh, they criticize, they doubt. But guess what? You don't need to answer them. You just need to keep going. Story time. The girl with the secret dream. Let me tell you a simple story. There was a young girl who loved painting. She dreamed of becoming an artist, but everyone around her said, "Art won't make you money. Be smart. Be a doctor. Be practical." She kept quiet. She didn't argue. Instead, she worked every day, early in the morning and late at night. Years later, she had her first art show. She sold every single piece. People were shocked. Even those who once laughed came to say, "Wow, you're so talented." And you know what she did? She smiled, because she never needed their approval. She just needed focus. That's what I want for you. Section 3. Don't fight. Protect your energy. Sometimes when people doubt us, we want to fight. We want to shout back and prove them wrong, but that wastes your energy. Don't fight. Don't argue. Just build in silence. Let your actions do the talking. Let your results be louder than their opinions. There's a saying, lions don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. You're building something powerful, and that requires your energy. So protect it. Section 4. What to do. When people doubt you, let me give you some practical tips. 1. Don't take it personally. Their words are about them, not you. 2. Reduce your exposure to negative people. If someone always brings you down, keep your distance. 3. Build a wall of positivity. Listen to podcasts like this one. Read inspiring books, or watch people who are doing what you want to do. 4. Speak to yourself with kindness. Every morning say, I believe in me. I can do this. I will succeed even if no one else understands. 5. Prove it with action, not arguments. Don't say, I'll show you. Just do it. Quietly, calmly, confidently. Section 5. Speak to the listener. Heart to heart. Now I want to speak to you directly. Maybe someone told you you're not good enough. Maybe someone laughed at your idea. Maybe someone told you to give up. But I want you to remember this. You are good enough, you are strong, and your dream is valid. You don't need to explain. You don't need to convince. You don't need to wait for approval. All you need to do is start and keep going. We've come to the end of this 3-part journey. You now understand the power of silence. You understand how to stay motivated without applause. And you now know how to deal with people who doubt you. So what's next? Start. Keep going. Don't stop. Work quietly. Grow silently. And one day, the world will hear your success. They'll ask, how did you do it? And you'll say, I didn't tell you. I showed you. Thank you so much for being with me on this journey. I believe in your dream, even if no one else does. Now go and build it. Silently, strongly, beautifully. You got this.